It is a beautiful Friday.
Beautiful Friday.
Beautiful Friday.
Sun is shining.
The birds are
80-something degrees.
We are in Asilah, Morocco, and headed into the Medina today.
What's a Medina?
The Old Town Market.
The market.
The market.
The market.
Also sometimes
So you learned something
called
new today.
souk.
A Medina is a market.
So Asilah is not on the list for a lot of people. It is between Casablanca and Tangier, closer to Tangier.
We're what, about 30 minutes due south of Tangier, basically
like
up
that.
the coast.
And so it gets a little ignored, and it's just like a very quaint little town, but its market is phenomenal. We walked through in the dark the other day, and I can't wait to see it in the light.
So the market is built where, what was it, an old
There's a fortress.
An
Yes.
old did we ever find out whose fortress that was? We think it might have been Spain's, because
yeah.
I don't know if you knew this. I didn't know this, but she probably knew. Spain is only 8.6 miles across the Strait of Gibraltar. Like, from Tangier, you can look at Spain. Fun fact, there's actually a part of northeast Morocco that is owned by Spain. So Morocco is the only place that Africa and a European Union country share a physical border. I thought that was very interesting. I had no idea it existed.
Isn't that
so
neat?
And I think we're gonna go there just so that we can add
can.
Spain to hey, we went to Spain, even though it's kind of Spain. But it's funny when you look at it, everything there gets immediately Spanish. It is no longer Morocco in that city, in that little
Add that to
strip
the itinerary
of Spain. So
we're enjoying our
but I digress.
tripping through Morocco. We have a big loop planned for the whole country, but today we'll just show you Asilah, our little home for this week, and how much we love it. You humming?
What?
What are you humming?
Oh, just a song. So a song.
It's very quiet out in the middle of the day. At night this gets really crazy. You can see there's breads, and we're nearby where we can pick up some fruits. I really like this area. So all along the Medina area are these little bodegas. So if we don't want to drive all the way into the grocery store, then this is where we'll shop. They have lots of junk food, which is dangerous with the children. We are on a quest for a dark Kit Kat. So we told them if we can find one, that's the way. I've been checking every bodega for a long time. Because we are so close to the ocean. See the swordfish. Don't bring them fresh off the boat last night, but here it's a little less fresh smelling.
Oh, gross.
We've entered into the covered, it's like a farmer's market. Beautiful looking fruits and vegetables, and they're all grown here locally. All the olives. What do you think about this one? Oh good, they do have the squash we need. So tonight we're going to try our hand at making tagine.
This is good!
Delicious, kind of like a Moroccan stew. So we're scouting out now, and then we're going to come back here later and buy what we need for that. Behind me, he's bagging up fresh plucked chickens. Tell me what you just saw that you're so sad about.
Something I never want to see again.
No, it's traumatizing.
And it was?
We just watched
We just watched a guy take a chicken, fresh, and just slit its neck right in front of us.
Every chicken you've ever eaten has to die. Good news is, the good news
from
is,
animals. We're animals and we eat other animals.
True.
Everybody's
so
cannibal.
there's all kinds of shops here.
Unless you're vegetarian or vegan.
So this was a little fruit and veggie market. We're gonna go find some lunch and then we'll come back in.
Swordfish.
Yep. Yeah, we already showed the fish.
Oh, gross.
It smells like fish today, which it did not before. But
I'm personally not super trusting of meat here. I don't think everything's flies and stuff. If I'm getting some spices, whatever, you can clean it up.
And we're gonna cook.
However, the meat.
They do have regular butcher shops that you can tell are a lot cleaner, and that's where we'll pick up our chicken and stuff. But it's clearly just a farm town. Everyone brings their stuff here to the market and sells, and I kind of love it. The fruit stands here look amazing. Actually, we bought strawberries and blueberries a couple nights ago. This is the sweetest fruit I've ever had. In fact, the raspberries I almost didn't like because they were too sweet, but they were huge. we stopped for lunch here in the market. There's all the elementary school kids coming by. It's been fun to watch. They're adorable. But we just stopped to get some kebabs and chicken, and it's nicely shaded, which we appreciate. Interesting here, these are sugar cane, and they just hack them down and use them right in your juice. It's been kind of crazy to see all the juice booths here just keep canes of sugar on hand, and they actually do farm them here. Our lunch came with these little olives. You always love when they have olives.
Love olives. Love the saltiness.
They're so good. This is our shawarma kebab and frites.
It's like the perfect size.
It is. It's a good size, and it's served so adorably. One thing I'm crazy about here is the bread. So this one's like a whole grain one. It's very airy and light. You'll find them all over. Freaking delicious.
Yeah.
How do you guys like our lunch? That's good. Just one of the better kebabs we've had. And it has corn in it, which I'm really enjoying. Dug into the fries already, but this chicken just came straight off the rotisserie. It looks amazing. We're at a restaurant called Alibaba, and that's like on the main street here that really opens up at night especially. So we're gonna head into the actual Medina next. We haven't been there just yet, just to the fruit and vegetable market. The Medina is built within the walls of the fortress, so we're pretty excited to check it out. The Alibaba even has this little upstairs restaurant, which is nice. That we always ask for a restroom anywhere we go that we buy food. So this is the outside of where we just had lunch. We walked by the other night and it was just packed with locals. And that's always a really good sign, and it's how we pick some of the places that we eat, go off of what's busy. We have been we spent 3.5 weeks in Egypt, and now we're on our 2nd week here in Morocco, and we've had no stomach issues yet. And little things like that are helpful. Eat somewhere that it's busy, stick to the bottled water. I really won't let my kids get juice most places unless you can see how the juicing is going, because fruit can be a big contamination. So we're playing smart so we don't get sick. It is so different to walk this street at night. This is the third or fourth time.
There's a lot more tourists in the daytime.
Yes, and at night the market, like every one of these stores just overflows out into the street. There's hardly any space to walk on the sidewalk at all. There's seats out for the restaurant.
I would dare say it's bustling. Would you dare say?
I dare say you are right. So the bustle is a little different. Maybe we'll film both and show you daytime and nighttime. Definitely not a place that I was concerned walking around at night. Did you ever feel unsafe yet in Morocco at all?
No.
So that's one of the most common things we get asked everywhere we go, is if we felt safe, and Morocco has had zero concerns for us thus far. So it's around the corner here. This takes us into the Medina and the market area. There are tons of restaurants here. That's where we ate our first night in. There's a little market, it looks like, through the side here, which we haven't even gone to yet.
The actual Medina, though, is through that
so we're
gate.
gonna head to the Medina first.
I wanted to go there first.
Oh, we can go check it out. Let's check it out. This is a beautiful little corner here with all of the pottery that you could need. I'm actually super sad that we can't take one of these home with us to cook the tagine. They even have smaller ones for like individual serving size, but I would love to have the family tagine pot. The hardest part of travel sometimes is wanting to support and also wanting to take home things for us, and we just don't have a way to travel with them. And for something like that with a ceramic that could crack in our next 3 countries before we make it home, it's just too bad. So into the Medina we go. It's absolutely beautiful.
Kids selling cigarettes.
Little kids smoking in general has kind of blown our minds here. It was so nice being in Cairo during Ramadan because they weren't smoking during the day, but then at night when you realize that like we greatly benefit from the Clean Air Act, and that is not something that we experienced when we were in Egypt.
It just you
smoke anywhere all the time. Right? Yeah, it was kind of crazy. We're missing a child. As soon as you come through, you get to beautiful places to shop. So we're gonna go look around, but The blue and white is everywhere, and it's just really beautiful. I am loving all the color here.
It doesn't fit.
Great for photo opportunities, for sure. And the doors I'm crazy about. And every turn, there's just more little stalls, and they're so cute and not aggressive or anything. This is just a beautiful place to spend an afternoon. Doesn't matter what time of day you come, there is a soccer game going on
I
there.
just want to show you my artwork.
Oh, thank
This
you.
is my bag. Don't worry, flower.
I thought they were up the alley over there.
Could we have another beach day?
Another beach day? Yeah, our beach day.
Yeah, but this time.
We've really enjoyed Asilah. We went to Paradise Beach. There's not any services or anything, kind of a crazy dirt road to get there, but oh my heart, look at this. Colors with the greens and the blues and the shutters.
Oh my god.
And this leads you out to the marina is out that way, as well as access to the beach and a parking lot. So you can park there to get into the Medina from that direction. It is a public parking. Someone might ask you to pay, but you don't have to. So this is what we couldn't quite see in the nighttime when we came. It's very like yellow lights at night. And so seeing it here is making me so happy to see all the different colors that we missed.
We did see them painting though, so like, which is very rare. Like a lot of the buildings, they get painted once and we drive past them, it's all flaking off. So they try really hard to keep this, having this look and this feel, which is really, really a cool. It's one of the coolest Medinas we've been to, in my opinion.
In any
one
country,
of the most relaxed, very enjoyable.
Definitely.
The ocean's like right next to us too.
We're on the other
right
side
on
of the
the
wall.
city.
I'm legitimately dying that I don't have a bag to carry home all the souvenirs that I want.
And now I want to buy one of their rugs, those Moroccan rugs.
Oh my gosh, I want one so bad too. We went to the cutest little ladies shop here that hand sews everything, and then everywhere you turn, it's just so cute.
When this opens, we get this here. It's the best.
Oh, the best cafe.
Yeah.
Oh, the dresses are just stunning. So this little stretch here,
For Easter, can we go to Easter Island?
Easter's over, but maybe 1 year.
Yeah.
This is just full of art galleries and art workshops. You can imagine in peak season here, it probably is even busier. We're not quite to there yet, but I'm about to show you. We ran across this wall the other night. It's one of my all-time favorite like street art things. So I'll show you. This is literally such a beautiful time to be out. The weather is amazing. The doors are phenomenal. I'm kind of sad that like our doors are so boring at home. And I have to like have a house that's like the quirky, crazy old lady house one day that has all the different styles we've seen all over the world. Because every time I see a bright door. So if you like, you know, a different type of market, this is definitely that. It has the souvenirs and the things that you'd want, but it has so much more. So there's some writing on the wall here that says there's kitsch art this way, so we'll go check it out. Venice
with the Moroccan
with
flair.
the
It's
Moroccan
really
flair.
cool.
Oh my gosh, look at this. I wish, why don't we have cool entrances to places? So nice being here in these alleys that are just pedestrian, like you're not gonna run across any type of vehicles, except the occasional child on a bicycle. But it adds a sense of calm. But now we're getting close enough to see that I can hear the waves. There's the old floor walls. We took a little break here on the wall. We took these steps up. You can see the buildings up behind. They're absolutely stunning from the Casbah here. Walk out. And over there is the marina. And all the way up there, you get around the corner to Tangier.
Recording?
Yep, just waiting for you to share your
All right, so
drops of knowledge.
one other piece of advice. This really goes for anywhere we've been in North Africa.
So different than what we
Egypt
experienced in
and
like
Morocco.
France or.
If people offer to help you, just don't take their help. Like, they're looking for people who look lost, and they want to take you to their friend's shop, or they're going to want you to pay them for really whatever dumb advice they give you. So do a little research before you go.
And even if
know
you
where
don't
you're
know,
going.
pretend like you do.
Yeah, or go to like an actual like restaurant or a shop and ask them for help. Don't just take the guy standing on the street.
What are you doing up there? It's like we've gotten to the elementary. We won't film the cute kids, but I love hearing them so excited. They're about ready to leave. He does. Lots of people.
Are those sand towels?
I believe so. Look how sweet those would be to have at the beach.
I wonder if we should buy one.
So back to the square where the kids are playing soccer. And then there's a beautiful souvenir shop here, and we're gonna wind this way down the alleys. Oh, this is new. This wasn't up the other night, I don't think. This is more of what I wanted for like Moroccan souvenirs instead of the same things you find everywhere.
Maybe I should get the wood camel.
We did find the camel. We wanted this wood is beautiful. Yeah. And then we've got these shoes. We've found tons of different places that have the shoes hanging on display, which makes for like a beautiful backdrop on the first hand, but these are so expertly made. It looks like a lot of them are real leather. I might end up taking a pair of these home from. We're going to Fez where like all the leather comes out of, and then we might be in some serious trouble. Oh my gosh, rocks filled with leather on this. And the street art here is spectacular.
My life. I need a picture.
You have to. I need your phone. I can get the cutest pic right. Oh.
There are several riads within the Medina where you can stay if you're visiting Asilah. Again, we're only maybe 35 minutes from Tangier, 45 if you're all the way up at the point. And it's a beautiful drive down here. So something to consider if you're making plans for Morocco. We did stop to find some waters. There's a little bodega, thank you. I can't
Or
think
mini
straight
mart.
anymore. Little mini mart here, just in the middle of the Medina. So you get ice creams or chips. We just needed waters. And I think we've about traversed every street here.
Mom, did you notice I'm usually like the only one in your videos walking next to you?
Yeah,
Because
that's
we're
true.
buddies.
We're best friends.
We're the bestest
The
of friends.
bestest. for not being the ones who walk with mom, they just don't get the treats. Because
Yeah,
I found these
nom nom
licorice
nom
ropes.
nom nom yeah.
They're only 10 cents a rope. I should have probably bought more. No, we don't need more junk food. We really don't. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Oh, why'd you buy the other one? Like marshmallow inside.
It's like blueberry.
This is my favorite wall. Oh my gosh. We might have to go get more candy. This is the first like little treat I've seen in
It
a
was
while.
2 dirham
For 2 of them.
for 2.
It is nice that the exchange rate is 10 to 1. Makes the math easy. We are walking along and we've seen the rugs and like the textiles here, and we've been loving them. So we come across this shop. We'll show you so you know where to go looking.
In Asilah.
And we're just right in the center of the Medina in Asilah. We've made our new friend and picked out a few things to take with us. And the shop here is just beautiful. So these are made by the Berber people, that's correct?
Exactly.
Okay, so the Berbers are like the, are they nomadic?
Nomadic,
Okay.
Bedouins,
Yeah.
people from Reef Mountain. These are the weaving, these are fabrics you use on a bed, on sofa, and tablecloths. They're practical. You can wash them very good in the washing machine, locally made. And these are the rugs. They're nomadic Bedouins. They come from deep in the Sahara.
Yeah.
These are
So
the rugs.
the Bedouin
These are
people are the ones that we saw, if you saw our video of being in Egypt. We went to the Bedouins there and got to see a little bit, and this is some of the work that they do. Beautiful. So we actually picked out 3 for us to take home. That way, like you said, we can use them as towels, we can use them on the beach, we can use them as bedspread, as tablecloths. They're very versatile, but very lightweight. So especially for our life on the go, it's the perfect option. So if you're in Asilah, come see our friend.
And thank you very much. We wish you the best. We'd like to see you around Asilah, the small town in north of Morocco. Best wishes.
We love Asilah. Make sure you make it here. If you followed our saga through Cairo, you'll know in the Khan El Khalili, I messed up with the henna. I rushed our decision. It was not a good situation. It was not great henna. So we are remedying that situation. We actually saw a little girl that had hers done today and asked her if she got it in the Medina. So she's really excited to do. So we got our henna done, and it's inexpensive. I mean, we paid a total, I think, of 50 dirham for everybody.
So $5.
So $5.
Feels so weird.
He's got his name in Arabic. So here's what you do want to do. Make sure you have your price set beforehand, because they'll just keep adding and then give you a price after. Exact change is a good idea once you've negotiated your price. But then, like, we negotiated for mine and my daughter's, but then they did Cairo's. And so, like, I was in the middle of getting mine done. I wasn't paying attention at all, and they were asking him his name, and then all of a sudden I look over and his alarm's done. So I feel bad because that's not a scrump. They're working hard. I mean, $5 is not a big deal, but it is good to be aware of. And they're super nice ladies, but then I also don't speak enough French or Spanish to tell them, like, I'm out of change. Like, I didn't negotiate that because that's all I had. So just something to be aware of.
And then the other lady's like, it's fine.
Yeah. Like, the one lady seemed bugged, like, really? You did that? But I don't know. Anyway, it is definitely not the same stuff that we got in Cairo. The same texture.
Kairos.
Oh, that might
His
just be
is
the
totally
black. I don't know, but this already looks better. I will say, the lady we filmed who was doing Roxy's henna did a much better job. Let's see yours.
Her hands were less.
I can't. I have to just keep it like this.
Don't run into somebody while we're walking this time. I love it.
Her hands.
So we had negotiated for a smaller one and to pay only 30 dirham. Then after, she kept asking for more. So like I said, it makes you feel a little bad. I
But
feel
also
a
it's
little
like,
bad.
meh.
But also like, what? Then I told you ahead, 30, so that's all it should be. In the meantime, we're enjoying that we finally got our henna. We're loving the backdrop here. And based on how you like this, maybe we'll just keep it up. Every week, new henna. Except she already bumped into me. Sugar cane here is amazing.
Oh, here, you should record this in the other way. On peut filmer? Ça va? Ça va de filmer? Film this whole, in the other direction now for...
So we're gonna grab some
Make it
juice.
real.
We got our juice. The taste of the sugar cane is definitely prevalent. It's so different, but really enjoying it. And it costs $1 for a cup of the fresh juice. Then all over Asilah by the beach here are the horse-drawn carriages that are mostly bright pink and purple.
There
I think we
was
saw
one.
one that wasn't.
There was one that was brown and it was
But
like this really cool wood.
it's kind of fun. We've seen them around town. And then it looks like more food markets and stuff. Then at night we saw people out here like butchering their fish. Is it still butchering if it's a fish, or is it only ever filleting?
Well, they weren't filleting them.
They weren't filleting them, right? They're gutting them, and that's true.
I don't know. They were
Whatever the
giant tuna and
terminology
swordfish, so
is,
these fish were like,
huge.
we're talking
We saw
like
him bring in a
hundreds of
cart.
pounds fish.
We saw him bring in a cart that had smaller sharks than
Do
the
we want to go down the
swordfish.
restaurant
And then
row, or
there's
do we wanna
restaurants
go
this way, so we work your way around the battalion or through the Medina that way. And there are beautiful places to stop and eat. The street is quiet right now, but it will get bumping for dinner time.
Very different. Very different flavor.
They will definitely give you menus and call you into the restaurants. So we just got into the orange store. In Egypt, I use the Holofly eSIM for my phone, but here in Morocco, it is a better deal to do the orange SIM card, but you need an actual SIM for it. It's not an eSIM. So it gives you a Moroccan phone number and data, and the prices are very reasonable. And that allows us to communicate a little bit easier, run WhatsApp and Google for our maps as we drive. So definitely a good option, better than paying an international fee from your home.
But if you get
Phone.
it at the airport, they don't charge you for the SIM card.
Yeah, so you will save 3 dirham by,
$3.
excuse me, 30 dirham. So you have to pay for the SIM card here in the store, but at the airport it's included. So find yourself an orange store if you need phone coverage, but if you can, in the hustle to get out of the airport, remember before you pick up your bag, get your phone situated. You will need cash to do that. Definitely worth it, and saves you $3 not buying a new SIM.
Taxi burger.
We're at the butcher grabbing our chicken for a tagine. Then we gotta go find some bread, a few other items. Here's what I love about traveling right now, is we are here buying spices for our tagine. I don't speak YouTube. Yeah, is it okay? It's okay? We are getting along with Google Translate. It's working well enough, and he's been so helpful. We're having a great time. I'm learning a lot about different spices that I didn't know what they look like before they were ground. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Shukran. The kids are having fun that we were in France and then Egypt, so we had the little French round, a little Arabic round, and so they're having a really good time. Every time we go somewhere, Cairo says, merci, bonjour, shukran. So he's liking knowing it. Oh, and now, yeah, because we have a lot of Spanish here, so gracias has come back in. It's funny in his little voice. But we had a great day walking. The breezes by the water definitely kept the temp down. We got bread and everything for tagine, so here's hoping we don't mess it all up.
Yeah, we're gonna go
But how much
home
did you
and we're gonna
spend?
try tagine.
How much did you spend in chicken?
I have no idea.
Aw. So we spent $5 in spices, another, what, $2 in vegetables and stuff. So it'd be fun to kind of compare, you know, what it costs. What do we spend, 60 cents in bread?
I would guess after all said and done, this meal will run about $10.
For the 5 of us?
Yeah, which when you buy it at places, you're gonna pay about $5.50 per person. So
Anyway, we hope you enjoyed walking around the Medina with us today. Maybe we'll share a little of our tagine if it goes right. We are super glad we went out earlier today because there's this weird fog blowing in. Overall, we had such a fantastic time in the market. We got our henna done. We bought these blanket slash towel linen. What are they even called? What would you call them? We're using them as beach towels slash towels.
You see? I'm showing.
It's beautiful. So versatile. Ooh, la la. Well, now we're looking like the Moroccan or some babushka, I'm not sure which. In addition to our purchases today, we did the spice market and have this delicious tagine to sit down and have for dinner. Some Moroccan tea to go with it. We bought some Moroccan bread. So overall, just
I'd say we're
please just
Moroccan
come-
it.
We're Moroccan it. If you're enjoying watching us Moroccan it, Be sure to hit the like, leave us a comment, let us know where in the world you're watching from, and subscribe for more.